Here I am, your mystery reader, and I'm going to read to you The Bear, the Piano, the Dog, and the Fiddle by David Litchfield. He also wrote the book called The Bear and the Piano. Hope you enjoy this story. Hector and Hugo were best friends. Hector was a fiddle player and Hugo was one of his biggest fans. Over the years, they'd had good times, bad times, and even some crazy times. But now, times weren't so great. "What are we going to do, Hugo?" Hector asked as they walked home. "My act is yesterday's news. Who'd want to listen to an old fiddler like me when they can watch a world-famous piano-playing bear?" Woof! Hugo woofed to say that he would. But Hector just sighed. "I'm too old for this game, boy," he said. "I guess I'll never get to play at the big concert hall like I dreamed." And with that, Hector packed away his fiddle forever. Now that Hector didn't want to go out to play his fiddle, he spent most of his time watching TV, listening to music, sleeping, and sleeping some more. Hector and Hugo's neighborhood was noisy, so Hector kept the window shut when he was asleep. But one night, he forgot. In the early hours of the morning, a strange noise woke him up. Hector crept out of bed, tiptoed up the corridor, and pushed open the door to the roof. Hugo was playing Hector's fiddle, and the music Hugo was making was toe-tappingly, finger-clickingly, whistle-blowingly awesome. Hector's tummy hurt a bit when he saw everyone in the neighborhood nodding along. But then he saw something else: how much his friend loved to play. The next morning, Hector taught Hugo all the tricks of the trade he'd learned over the years. And before long, a crowd had gathered to hear the toe-tapping tunes. News of the incredible fiddle-playing dog spread. And one day, a very famous bear came to watch. Bear told Hugo that he was starting a band full of musical animals. He invited him to come on tour and play his fiddle to hundreds of thousands of people. As Hugo looked up at Hector, his tail wagging, Hector's tummy started to hurt again. I guess you should go," he said, trying to smile. "It's the opportunity of a lifetime." Hugo's tail wagged even more as he packed to go away with Bear's big band, making sure the fiddle was safely stowed away. But Hector began to have second thoughts. "Don't go and join that silly group, Hugo," he said. "We don't need them." Hugo put his head on Hector's knee, but Hector pushed him off. "Fine," said Hector. I'm sure you'll be back with your tail between your legs. You're not even that good. That's Hugo, not happy. Hugo picked up his suitcase and left. Suddenly, Hector felt awful. Wait, Hugo, he cried. I'm so. But it was too late. There's the bus going down the road. Bear's big band bus. With Bear's big band, Hugo toured the world playing spectacular shows to sold-out crowds of adoring fans. Hugo was a star of the show, and with Bear at the piano, Big G on drums, and Clint the Wolfman Jones grooving on the double bass, millions of people watched them all over the world, on their TVs and on their computer screens. Millions of people, including Hector. And as he watched, Hector missed making music. He missed playing his fiddle. But most of all, you got it, he missed his friend. Oh, that sign says, "Tonight, Bear's Big Band." Well, months passed until one day when Hector saw some posters saying that the Big Bear's Band were playing at the big concert hall in their city. He wanted to go. But then he remembered the horrible thing he had said. What if Hugo didn't want him there? Hector bought a ticket anyway and found a spot at the front right by the stage. He noticed that Hugo had a new fiddle and wondered what had happened to his old one. But then the band started playing. Hector couldn't believe how mind-blowingly, toe-tappingly, finger-clickingly awesome the music was. "Hugo!" he shouted. "It's me, Hector! You're brilliant! I'm so proud of you." But Hugo just whispered something to the bear, who whispered something to a security guard. And then they carried on playing. A few minutes later, Hector felt two big paws grab him. What's going on? What's going on? He asked nervously. The security guards picked up Hector and took him into a dark corridor. "It's okay," Hector said. I was going to leave anyway. Let me go." But the guards just kept walking with Hector, swished between them, until suddenly they stopped. And Hector realized where he was. "Ladies and gentlemen," boomed the voice, "I'm pleased to announce that tonight, Bear's Big Band will be joined by a very special guest. Please give a big welcome to Hector. I'm told that our star Hugo wouldn't be here without him." "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah!" as the crowd cheered. Hugo passed Hector his old fiddle, which he'd kept safe for all this time. He woofed and wagged his tail. And as Hector took the fiddle, he realized that though he and Hugo might have had good times, bad times, and even times apart, they would always be friends. Because good friendship, just like good music, lasts a lifetime. So as you get ready to dress up for World Book Day and your favorite hero, maybe you can also think of maybe your friend you might not have seen for a long time. Who could be your hero? Could be a big sister, or gran, or nan. Somebody who's taught you a lot, who's helped you a lot. Maybe a bit like Hector and Hugo. You haven't seen them for a while, but they're still your friend. I hope you enjoyed this story. And maybe it might encourage you to take up a musical instrument. By now, I guess you know who I am. Any guesses? Hello, it's me. Lovely to read for you, children, and I will see you when I see you, hopefully next week.